Hey, ladies. First things first, I want to check in with y'all. How are you doing today? How's your energy? How's your mindset? Are you moving through the world the way you want to, or are you feeling a little off? Listen, I know life gets crazy. You're out here handling business, showing up, making things happen. And sometimes you just need a space where you can sit back, exhale, and let someone pour into you for a change. That's what we're doing today. This ain't just a podcast, this is a conversation. So before we dive in, take a breath, relax your shoulders, adjust your crown, and let me ask you this. What do you need today? Do you need clarity? Do you need confirmation? Do you need a shift? Because today's episode, it's about a woman who moves differently. A woman who doesn't chase, doesn't force, doesn't overcompensate, but still gets everything she desires. And I know some of y'all have been feeling tired of doing too much. I know some of y'all are ready to step into a new way of moving. So today, let's talk about how to embody effortless attraction. Let's talk about Layla, the woman who attracts everything without chasing anything. Welcome back to B.E.E, Billionaire Embodiment Entertainment Podcast with Harrison Jacobs, where we talk about power, presence, and moving through life like you already own the damn place. Y'all know what it is. Now, today's episode, it's going to shift the way you move forever. Because last time, we talked about Charmaine, the woman who owns the room. But today, we're talking about Layla, the woman who attracts everything without chasing. And ladies, this is where the real game is. Malik, all right, H, you got my attention. Who is Layla? Harrison Jacobs. Layla is the woman who doesn't ask for anything, and she gets everything. She never chases, never forces, never overcompensates. She simply is. And because of that, money, opportunities, men, power, they all flow to her effortlessly. David, damn, that's a dangerous woman right there. Jordan, nah, that's a powerful woman. Harrison Jacobs, hold up. Before we go any further, let's take a second to pay these bills. Y'all already know I drop a real game. I keep it 100, and I make sure y'all leave better than you came. So, if you love the content, hit the Cash App. The link is in the description box below. Every little bit keeps the podcast running, keeps these luxury conversations going, and lets me keep bringing y'all nothing but the truth. So show some love, and let's get back to it. Layla's secret, the energy of receiving Harrison Jacobs. Now, most women, they've been conditioned to think they got to go after what they want. They got to prove themselves. They got to show why they deserve a man's attention, a job, a deal. Layla, she flipped the script. She operates in the energy of receiving, and that is what makes her so damn magnetic. Malik, break that down. What do you mean by the energy of receiving Harrison Jacobs? It means she understands her value so deeply that she knows the right things will come to her. She doesn't force. She doesn't chase. She doesn't perform. She embodies certainty. And that certainty, it makes people want to give to her without her ever having to ask. David, damn, that's a different type of power. Harrison Jacobs, it is. Layla once told me something that changed the way I saw attraction. She said, a high-value woman should never be moving toward something, things should be moving toward her. And that's her entire secret. Jordan, damn. Harrison Jacobs. Ladies, I already know y'all are loving this conversation, but let me put you on the game real quick. I put together a short ebook of this exact podcast episode, every strategy, every tip, every power move. If you're serious about applying what we talk about here, do yourself a favor and download it in the description box below. Keep it on your phone, read it on your lunch break, study it before you step out, because when you move like Layla, the whole world moves for you. The power moves that make Layla different, David. All right, so what exactly does Layla do that makes her different? Walk me through it. Harrison Jacobs. Oh, it's a formula. Just like Charmaine had a way of owning the room, Layla has a way of pulling things in without lifting a damn finger. Let me break it down. 1. She never over-explains herself. A lot of women feel the need to justify why they deserve what they want. Layla, she simply states what she desires and then lets the world adjust. 2, she speaks with certainty, not desperation. When Layla wants something, she never phrases it like a question. She doesn't say, do you think I could? Or, I was wondering if maybe. No. She states, this is what I desire. That confidence makes people eager to provide. 3, she leans back literally and figuratively. While other women are leaning in, doing too much, proving themselves, Layla sits back. She lets men, money, and opportunities come to her. 4, she allows silence to work in her favor. Most people are uncomfortable with silence. Layla embraces it. When she makes a request or sets a boundary, she doesn't fill the space with nervous chatter. She states what she wants, and then she waits. That patience, it makes people respect her more. 5, she makes people feel like giving to her is a privilege. This is the key. Layla never makes it seem like someone is doing her a favor by providing. Instead, she moves like she is the one offering an opportunity. The moment people feel like they get to impress her, they start competing to do exactly that. Malik, that's a different type of power, bro. Jordan, it's next level because it's effortless. Harrison Jacobs, all right, let's take a quick break because I got to put y'all onto a money move real quick. If y'all love shopping, and I know y'all do, but you're not getting paid for it, you're messing up. Rakuten is a platform that pays you cash back for shopping at stores you already buy from. We're talking Sephora, Ulta, Saks, Nordstrom, Amazon, all that. And the best part? It's free to sign up. So if you're serious about moving smart with your money, click the link in the description box below and start getting your cash back today. Harrison Jacobs, here's the truth. Women who chase, hustle, and force things to happen are always exhausted. But the women who master the energy of receiving, they live in overflow. Men, money, opportunities, they pour into them effortlessly. And that's Layla's secret. Harrison Jacobs, now we just broke down how Layla moves in the world, how she commands attention, how she embodies receiving. But let's take it deeper, because this isn't just about how she attracts. It's about what she does when she has it. David, right, because having power is one thing, knowing what to do with it, that's another. Malik, exactly. So, H, how does Layla handle all the things that come to her? I mean, if a woman is moving like this, she's got to have hella options. Men, business, money. How does she navigate it all without getting overwhelmed? Harrison Jacobs. That right there is where the real game starts. Because let me tell you something, just because a woman attracts everything doesn't mean she's saying yes to everything. Layla is a woman of selection. Layla is a woman of strategy. Layla is a woman of discernment. Everything that comes to her doesn't get access to her. That's where most women mess up. They think just because an opportunity, a man, or a deal shows up, it means they have to accept it. Layla? She lets everything come to her, but she only chooses what aligns. Jordan, damn. So what's her process? How does she decide what's for her and what's not? Harrison Jacobs. Ladies, let me hook y'all up real quick. I know some of y'all listening on the go, at work, on your lunch break, handling business, and you might be thinking, damn, I wish I had all these notes written down. Guess what? I got you. I put together a short, cute little ebook of this exact podcast episode. It's got all the tips, all the strategies, and all the game we just talked about. So you can sit with it, highlight it, and revisit it anytime you want. Go ahead and download it from the link in the description box below. The Layla Filter, how she decides what's worth her time. Harrison Jacobs, Layla operates off a 3-part filter. If you get nothing else from this episode, get this. Because if you master these 3 things, your whole life will change. 1, is it effortless? If something feels forced, difficult, or like she has to fight for it, it's an automatic no. Layla doesn't struggle with love, struggle opportunities, or struggle friendships. If it ain't flowing, she lets it go. 2, does it match her? Just because something looks good doesn't mean it's good for her. Layla, don't say yes just because something is impressive. If it doesn't match her values, her energy, her vision, it doesn't matter what it is. She's not interested. 3, does it add to her life? If something doesn't make her happier, richer, or wiser, she's not investing her time. Layla doesn't entertain men just for attention. She doesn't take on projects just for a check. If it ain't elevating her, expanding her, or adding to her peace, she's not giving it her energy. David, damn. Most women ain't moving like that. Harrison Jacobs, most women are moving in fear. They say yes out of scarcity. They're scared they won't get another opportunity. They're scared the man they really want won't show up, so they entertain the one they don't even like. They're scared if they don't take every deal, they won't get another one. Layla, she doesn't move scared. Layla, she doesn't panic choose. Layla, she doesn't entertain half-assed energy. And because of that, her life is a damn masterpiece. Harrison Jacobs. Now listen, ladies, if you've been thinking about starting a side hustle, or you're tired of sitting on a closet full of designer bags, shoes, and clothes you don't even wear anymore, I got the perfect solution for you, Poshmark. With Poshmark, you can sell your items, make real money, and start building your own brand right from your phone. And if you don't have stuff to sell, you can also source and flip high-end pieces for profit. This is low risk, high reward, and the easiest way to start a business today. Use my link in the description box below and start making money today. Stop waiting, start selling. Get to the bag. Harrison Jacobs. All right, let's tap back into the Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook comments. Y'all dropping gems in the chat. Let's get into it. Comment from Elevated Feminine. Harrison, how do you know if you're forcing something versus if you just need to put in more effort? Harrison Jacobs, great question. Here's how you know. If you have to convince yourself that something is working, it's not. Real alignment doesn't require convincing. Real alignment doesn't make you exhausted trying to force it. And if you have to keep justifying why it's worth it, it's not. David, damn, that hit. Malik, I think every woman listening just had an aha moment. Layla and romantic energy, how she handles men, Jordan. All right, H, we got to talk about this. How does Layla move in relationships? Because if she's got this much power in life, you know she's a problem in the dating world. Harrison Jacobs, oh, absolutely. Layla, don't chase men. She doesn't fight for attention. She doesn't prove herself to anybody, and that's why men lose their minds over her. Layla, don't beg for effort. Layla, don't ask for energy. Layla doesn't negotiate for what she deserves. A man either steps up or he steps off. There's no in between. David, so she doesn't do situationships, Harrison Jacobs. Bro, Layla don't even know what a situationship is. If a man ain't showing up fully, she's not interested. Because she knows the moment she lowers her standards, everything she built falls apart. Harrison Jacobs, ladies, I'm going to leave you with this. You don't have to chase a damn thing. You don't have to fight for what's already yours. You don't have to force the life meant for you. The woman who knows her worth never has to argue for it. The woman who trusts her energy never has to chase anything. The woman who embodies receiving, she gets everything she desires without lifting a finger. Be her. David, who? That's a word. Malik, yo, H, you just changed lives with that one. Harrison Jacobs, that's it? That's the Harrison Jacobs effect. And that's Billionaire Embodiment. Harrison Jacobs, all right, this next one, this ain't about sending me money. It's about you making money. Let's talk investing. Y'all know Cash App isn't just for transactions. You can actually use it to buy stocks, invest in cryptocurrency, and start building your portfolio with as little as $1. Listen, if you're still sitting on the sidelines when it comes to investing, you're missing out. Wealth is built through assets, not just income. So if you don't have a Cash App investment portfolio yet, click the link below, set up your account, and start growing your money today. Harrison Jacobs, all right, y'all, I see the chat going crazy right now. I know y'all got questions, so let's get into it. I'm pulling straight from the Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok feed, so if you want your question answered, drop it now. Harrison, I get that Layla moves in the energy of receiving, but what if you're naturally a go-getter? How do you balance ambition with attraction? Harrison Jacobs, oh, this is a real question right here. And I love that you asked because a lot of women think attraction and ambition can't coexist. But listen, they absolutely can. The key is knowing when to move and when to sit back. Layla's ambitious, but she's selective. She doesn't chase opportunities, she chooses them. She doesn't hustle for attention, she positions herself to be seen. She doesn't run after deals, she sits at the table and lets the right ones come to her. See, ambition doesn't mean running yourself ragged. It means knowing your value so deeply that you don't have to beg for what's already yours. You work smart, not hard. That's the difference. David, man, I wish more women understood that. Chasing ain't attractive. Malik, exactly. If she gotta force something, it's not hers. How does Layla handle rejection? Does she ever deal with people not choosing her? Harrison Jacobs, oh, I love this one. Because Layla, she doesn't even see rejection as rejection. She sees it as redirection. Rejection doesn't shake her confidence, it confirms her standards. If a man doesn't step up, she doesn't internalize it. She recognizes it wasn't meant for her. If a deal falls through, she doesn't panic. She knows something bigger is on the way. If an opportunity doesn't align, she don't force it. She lets it go with ease. Layla don't chase validation because she validation. She understands that every no is just making space for a bigger hell yes that was already written for her. Jordan, damn, that's a different level of power. David, it really is. A woman who can move like that? Unstoppable. From manifesting luxury, what's the first mistake women make when trying to embody Layla's energy? Harrison Jacobs, oh, this one's easy. The biggest mistake? They fake it. Real attraction comes from real belief. If you pretend to be unbothered, but you're really checking your phone every 5 minutes, you're not moving like Layla. If you say you're in your receiving era, but you're still chasing men, jobs, and friendships, you're not moving like Layla. If you force yourself to act confident, but inside you're still doubting, the energy doesn't land. You can't fake certainty. You can't fake energy. People can feel the difference between a woman who knows her worth and a woman who's just trying to look like she does. That's the difference between Layla's energy and everybody else's. Malik, bruh, that's it right there. You can spot a woman forcing it from a mile away. Jordan, facts, when it's real, the whole energy shifts. Divine Feminine Energy asks, what's one thing every woman listening can do today to start embodying Layla's energy? Harrison Jacobs, all right, I'm to keep this simple. Stop chasing right now, today. Stop chasing men. Stop chasing attention. Stop chasing opportunities. Stop chasing people who don't see your value. Because the moment you stop chasing, you start attracting. You start moving with certainty. You start setting boundaries. You start walking in confidence. And the right people, opportunities, and money start chasing you. That's the shift. That's the whole game. That's the Harrison Jacobs effect. David, woo, that's a word, bro. Malik, if they don't take nothing else from this episode, that's the one. Jordan, real talk, game changer. Harrison Jacobs. Ladies, let me leave you with this. The most powerful woman in the room is the one who doesn't fight for her place in it. The most attractive woman in the world is the one who never chases a damn thing. The richest energy in the world, it belongs to the woman who knows she's already enough. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to overcompensate. You don't have to force what's already yours. Move like you already won and watch how the world moves for you. David, man, this whole episode was a damn masterclass. Malik H., you just shifted mindsets with this one. Harrison Jacobs, that's it. That's Billionaire Embodiment. That's the Harrison Jacobs effect. A final sip of whiskey, the sound of a cigar being tapped, the music swells. David, man, I ain't gonna lie, H. This conversation got me rethinking a lot of things. Layla ain't just a woman, bro. She's a whole mindset. Malik, real talk. And the craziest part, she's not doing more. She's actually doing less, but in a way that makes everybody want to do more for her. Jordan, that part. The way she just sits back and lets the right energy come to her. That's a discipline. Most people don't have that kind of patience. Harrison Jacobs, exactly. See, y'all just hit the key word, discipline. Layla don't move like this by accident. She's trained herself to only entertain what serves her. She ain't out here entertaining potential. She ain't out here negotiating her standards. She ain't out here wasting energy on things that don't give back. And because of that, everything that comes to her is already aligned. David, and that's why she wins. Because she doesn't let outside noise mess with her internal confidence. Malik, exactly. She trusts that what's meant for her is coming, so she don't go forcing anything. Harrison Jacobs, before we hit these final audience questions, let me put y'all on real quick. Listen, I'm all about ownership and creating multiple streams of income. So ladies, if you've been thinking about starting a side hustle, let me introduce you to Poshmark. You can start your own business from your phone. Sell your old clothes, flip luxury items, or even resell inventory for a profit. And the best part? It's free to sign up. You just start making money from day one. So if you're ready to secure another bag, hit the link in the description box below and start your Poshmark store today. Harrison Jacobs. All right. I see a few more fire questions in the chat. Let's wrap this up right. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Let's see what y'all got. All right, listen up because I got something real good for y'all. If you love shopping, and I know y'all do, but you're not getting paid for it, you're messing up. Let me put y'all onto Rakuten. Rakuten is an online platform that pays you cash back for shopping at stores you already buy from. We're talking Sephora, Ulta, Saks, Nordstrom, and even Amazon. Every time you shop, you get a percentage of your money back straight into your account. It's free to sign up, and y'all know we're all about smart money moves over here. So stop leaving money on the table and sign up using my link in the description box below. Get your cash back, ladies. Question from Elegant Energy. Harrison, what's the difference between a woman like Layla and a woman who's just playing hard to get? Harrison Jacobs. Whew. Listen, there is a huge difference between a woman who is truly magnetic and a woman who is just playing games. Layla moves from confidence. A woman playing hard to get moves from insecurity. Layla is selective. A woman playing games is indecisive. Layla attracts because she's genuinely in her power. A woman pretending to be unavailable, she's just following a script. Biggest difference. Layla's energy makes men step up. Is a woman playing hard to get? She makes men give up. Malik, bruh, say that again. Because I did see a lot of women fumble good men trying to act like they too hard to get. David, right. Layla don't do tests, she does standards. And that's what makes her different. She moves differently. What's the one mindset shift women need to embody Layla's energy starting today? Harrison Jacobs. Oh, this one's easy. Move like you already won. Stop negotiating your worth. Stop begging for effort. Stop doubting your ability to attract what you deserve. The moment you move like you already got it, the world starts handing it to you. That's it. That's the shift. Jordan. And the crazy part, the moment a woman moves with that confidence, everybody notices. Malik, yeah, because that's when men really start applying pressure. Ain't no real man passing up a woman with that kind of self-belief. Harrison Jacobs. Ladies, let me leave you with this. You are already enough. Stop proving it. You don't have to chase what's already looking for you. You don't have to perform to be worthy. You just have to believe it. Layla moves like she's already won. Layla moves like the world is already working in her favor. Layla moves like she is the prize. And because she does, the world treats her like one. And you can do the same. That's the game. That's the power. That's the Harrison Jacobs effect. David, man, I swear this conversation needs to be required listening. Malik, facts. Women who really apply this, unstoppable. Harrison Jacobs, as a matter of fact, before we keep going, let's take a second to pay these bills. Listen, y'all, if you're enjoying this conversation and getting some real value from it, I got one simple request. Hit the Cash App. The link is in the description box below. Your support helps keep the podcast running, keeps these luxury conversations going, and makes sure we keep bringing y'all nothing but the real. So if you want to show some love, go ahead and drop something in the Cash App. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Harrison Jacobs. All right, y'all, that's a wrap. If you got value, share this, tag me, and apply this tonight. And until next time, move like you already won.